to management is something everybody knows. From a very young age, we manage our friends, we manage our pocket money, we manage everything. Management is not the issue. It's to understand what does it mean. What does it mean in the notion of business, business consultancy, business training, management. Management starts with planning. You cannot manage anything without planning. You have to plan many things, but you cannot start again anything without planning. Planning in order to execute. So we want to do things. We do what we plan in business. We don't just do things because they might be wrong. They might be too costly. When we do things and they cost money, these things we have to measure. We have to measure their efficiency, effectiveness, contribution. We have to control, to check. And finally, management is simply controlling what we do and to do what we plan. Is this management? I'm sorry, but the answer is no. Why not? Because management comes in effect a lot around this area. If you are unable to control, you're a very bad manager. Why? Because how can you improve the process, the cycle? So this becomes a cycle. We have to understand the importance of improving the planning based on data. We have to measure. When we control, we have to assess. We can use many other words, okay? But finally, we have to assess to improve the planning, and then we can improve the doing because we do what we plan, and then we have to control what we do. And then it's a never-ending cycle, which we do have. The most important part, we said, is control, but everything starts with planning. When you think about planning, there are 4 levels of planning. And the first one, and the more distant one, is something we call a vision. Why a cloud? As if it's a cloud? Because vision is something distant. It's something which is a dream, which represents your ultimate success in business. I'm not talking about social life, family life, business. So in many, many years, and there are no numbers involved, you have a dream. One day I would like to, that's the vision. It's not about money. Money is the result of success. This is all about success, your success. But how do we get there? We have to understand the importance of the way, or the ways, because there are many. How do we reach this success? There's not one way, there are many ways. In this example, 3 different arrows would represent 3 different strategies. A strategy is the best way to reach success. Now, there are many options, but you have to pick up the best one. And sometimes we consultants can help you. Once we have the direction, let's say I have a dream. My dream, by the way, is to be able one day to help many SMEs around the world to better manage their own marketing in-house. There are small and medium businesses. Normally, nobody is full-time marketing or sales and marketing. And they want to improve the way they handle marketing. It's a dream. I can rephrase it in a sentence or 2, and that's my vision. There are many ways to get there. The strategy I've selected is to do it through a software. So, technology, web technology, to have an application that can handle that. It's called Assistant as App, Platform as a Service. All these buzzwords are nice. It's a strategy. It's the way, the best way for me to reach my goal, my dream. Within these arrows, within these strategies, we have tactics, certain things we do. We might do them in the right direction or in the wrong direction. Small activities. To meet a person. To have a team. To find the money, if it's a venture for funding. And then we have the final section that we have to plan. It's all about planning, remember. We have to plan standards. When I meet a person, am I on time or not? In some cultures, do I present my business card or not? And how to do that? Shake a hand. How? Depends on cultures. It's all about standards. Small details that make a big change. So just to understand, management is a word which everybody knows, but in business terms, it's about planning, doing, controlling. It's a cycle, it's not a linear process. And remember, planning is the superstructure of management. It's to be able to understand, do I have a direction, one direction, the right, my vision? Do I have the best selected strategy? Within the strategy, did I decide on the relevant actions to take, which are called tactics? And finally, which is the most important, especially for new or young companies, is to understand what are the standards. How do we do business in this place?